Hi, and welcome to this podcast episode about how to find collaborating partners as a vet institution. My name is Alexandra Rising, and I work at Kurt Nicolin Gymnasiet in Finspång, Sweden, within marketing. Kurt Nicolin Gymnasiet is an upper secondary school with 4 different programs: the engineering program, the industrial program, the electricity and energy program, and the health and social care program. We are a private school that are owned to 51% of local companies. That means a lot of collaboration with external contacts. And someone who knows a lot about that is my colleague Jan Ström. Please, Jan, can you tell me who you are and what your role is at CNG?
Yes, of course I can. My name is Jan Ström, and I'm a leader of the school with some people with me. We are leaders of the school and of that education. And we are a vet school, and we try to do the best of that to our local partners.
Yes. So in our organization, we collaborate with a lot of external partners, both in all of our programs, basically. What would you say is the greatest win from collaborating with external partners?
It's much things what we have to win about have a collaboration, but the most best thing I think it's what we can do good education for the local companies, so they can have a very good labor. And if we do that, young people are very interested in us, so we are in a good win for that too. If we do the right things, everyone is a winner.
Yeah, that's correct. I believe that we really contribute to society by doing that. So that is one of our ambitions, maybe.
Yeah. It's the most biggest ambition for us, and to make the young people lucky and have a very interest in to educate them for themselves. Yeah.
So what would you say is the most important thing to be able to get the companies to collaborate with us? I mean, as a vet institution, if you have ever tried to collaborate with external companies and external organizations, you might have come across that it's sometimes a challenge to try to get them on board. So how would you say is the best way to do that?
The best way to do it is to have some common projects that we have common interest in, and if we have that, the companies and the workers see that our young people are much better than I think before. So it's very good to have common project, and we learn from each other, because young people have new ideas, and they can see that the new ideas can be in benefit for the companies and for the workers.
Yes, and one thing that I believe that I have come across is that when the companies see what our students can do, they actually are quite excited about collaborating with our students. And as you said, young people coming with new perspectives and new thoughts and new ideas.
Yes, and we see that because almost every company wants to hire a labor before they are finishing their studies. So they are very popular to be a labor for the companies then.
Yeah, and they get a head start at looking at recruiting students that hasn't even graduated yet.
No, that have finished yet. So
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
It's the best thing for the students and for the companies that we do these common projects with common interests. So they can, and the projects are develop the companies because they are. Well, often it's projects that we don't do if we don't are doing it with us in the school.
Yeah, and then you can expand areas that you might wouldn't have done either.
Yeah. New ideas and things like that.
Yeah. So if you are at a stage as a vet institution where you are interested in starting to collaborate with local partners, but you do not really have a network yet, what would you say is the best place to start to look for partners?
The best thing to do that, I think, it's to have a good relationship with local companies And you do that by visit them and have discussions about common things that can be interesting for both parts. And often they are very interested to have a relationship with the school, because they know that they need young people coming to them after a while, because it's a lack of labor in Sweden.
Yeah, definitely, and maybe specifically in those areas that
Yeah.
offer education within.
Yeah.
So thank you very much for that, Jan. If you're interested in hearing about how to collaborate with partners that are active in another country than yourself, please head on to part 2, where the focus will be more about global partners.